Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the brand new 2024. It's a year of great expectations. It's a year of so many things that want to happen. And it's a year where I will hold you by your throat. No grief for anybody 2024. See, with your health and with me in the picture, I will not allow you breathe. They will see. We will not let you breathe. We will not let the unhealthy breathe. No grief for anybody, NGFA 24. And that is why I am here on My Body and Night today to tell you everything you need to do, everything you need to know about healthy living in 2024. My name is Dr. George, your host, and I cannot wait for what the year has in store for us, especially when it has to do with our health. And I'll start with, last year we started with your New Year resolution. And before, we did not even do 2 weeks. Some of you started saying, let's go again, 2024, let's go again. Yes, you. Tunde, yes. And I now went to social media and I message you. You now say, doctor, the flesh is willing, the spirit. No. Now we are in 2024. We are going to go again. And this time, see, I use cord, I hold your throat, I hold your neck. I will drag you by your hair and whatever it is that I can pull. You must hear word this 2024. Today we're going to be talking about a guide, an A to Z guide to healthy living in 2024. And from the letter A to letter Z, will be in 2 parts. So this week I'll do the first 13 letters of the alphabet. Some of you don't even remember the alphabet again, but I will remind you. We'll do A to, what's even the 13th alphabet? You shall know. But we'll do half. And then next week we'll complete the remaining one. And it is to show you that you say healthy living, it is very, very possible. It is possible for you to live your best life, to have good health come this 2024. And on My Body and I, this year, our theme is no grief for anybody. So talking to you, anybody who won't do you anyhow when it comes to your health, no grief for anybody. As I am here, I will not grieve for anybody too. And together, we are going to make sure that 2024 is your best year yet when it comes to your health. Before we dive into what we will be discussing this morning, we will go on a break, and when we come back, we will go straight in. No wasting of time, no gra, no smes. We are diving in because your health must obey. To your most exciting, most educating, most health-attaining health show on TV. My Body and I are your most exciting Rave TV channel. Happy New Year once again. And I'm sure you had a fantastic 2023, but right here, I want you to have an even better, healthier 2024. And that is why we are doing an A to Z health guide to healthy living come 2024. So let's go in. The first letter, A. There are 2 things I'm going to address when it comes to letter A. First is your annual health checks. The annual health checks. For some of you, I am talking to you because what I'm going to say, I will drag that table. I will scatter the legs of the table. For some of you, since they gave birth to you, you have not even as much as gone to the hospital to say, let me check myself. Some of you are living on vibes and Psalm 23. Some of you are living on vibes and inshallah. Some of you are practicing God forbid medicine. Chukwekwena medicine. Oloroma je medicine. It is not my portion medicine. Holy water and olive oil medicine. Let me talk to you. It will not work this 2024. This 2024, you should, as much as possible, go and get a health check done. And funny thing is, not even as expensive as you think it is. But even if it is somewhat expensive, weigh the pros and the cons. Weigh knowing that your health is in check as against not knowing anything and coming down with one of these serious chronic health conditions like hypertension, diabetes, and the likes. So please, this year, as I am saying it, start making the calls, start sending the messages, start asking, start making inquiries about your annual health check. Don't wait till you fall ill. Don't wait till you break down before you say, let us do health check. See, God forbid medicine will not work this 2024. Second part of A, and I'm talking to the youth. Come closer. Agbo will damage your kidney. Agbo is not good for you. And you see the problem, you say, doctor, but I noticed that when I want to go into the other room, when I want to arise, I need to take the agbo so that I will perform. Who told you? Who told you that it is the agbo that will make you perform? Who told you that it is the agbo that would enhance your performance? You think that you're taking it and it is making you go 24 rounds as if you don't have a job. But on the long run, your kidneys will be damaged because those herbal concoctions contain dangerous chemicals that are not even controlled, that are not even measured properly. And with time, they can cause what we call erectile dysfunction. So by the time you rise, you will not even finish rising, you will set like the sun. At least the sun even rises and comes down after a long time. But you will rise and you will come down almost immediately. And that's because of agbo. We are seeing a very increasing, alarming rate of young people coming to the hospital with kidney issues, young people having dialysis and kidney transplant. And one of the major things that is happening to them is because they are taking herbal concoctions, what you know as agbo. Some of you say the agbo also helps with jedi. This year I will not agree. This year I will hold you. Please, agbo is not good for you. Whatever I think it is doing for you, whether sexually, whether physically, whether spiritually, and the likes, at the end, your kidneys will be affected. So please, this 2024, say no to consuming agbo. Now we move to letter B. And letter B is brush twice daily. Brush twice daily. I'm saying it again. No. Brush twice daily. Tunde, Kate, brush twice daily. Some of you brush in the morning and you think that one has covered for you this 2024. No, it hasn't. Because by the time you go all out, go through your day, you eat, some of you now even eat junk, eat snacks, eat everything, take a lot of sugary stuff. You are giving the bacteria in your mouth the avenue to function properly. And then you do all of that. And then you come back home, you don't brush, you go to bed, and you continue. That's why a lot of us are coming down with holes in our mouth, holes in our teeth, holes, tooth decay, toothache. Because we're not even taking care of our mouth. We're taking care of other parts of our body, but we forget our mouth. Brushing twice daily is very, very essential in oral health and making sure that your mouth, your teeth, and the surroundings are well catered for, well taken care of. And more importantly, your breath is good. For some of you, you enter the bus. I entered the bus one day, and I could not breathe because they did not want us to breathe because the mouth odor was given. And one of the reasons is because you are brushing once a day, and it is not advisable. So please brush twice a day. It is very, very important. And I'm saying that to you because I don't want to say, I will enter bus with you. I would be in a gathering with you, and I will not be able to focus and do the thing that God has called me to do. Please be guided this 2024. We will fight. Second part of B is breakfast. Some of you, yes, country is hard. Country is hard. The economy is not smiling at. I understand. Everybody, we are all suffering it. But please, before you get into your day, try and have something to eat, because research has shown that putting something in your belly before you get into work helps your reasoning, helps with concentration, helps with alertness, helps you, at least for those of us who do that, when you eat in the morning, you realize that you function properly and it helps you before you get hungry and get disillusioned or disoriented. It takes a while. So breakfast is very, very important. Please, second part of B, eat morning food. Whether it's breakfast, you will call it, or whatever. Eat morning food so that you can function properly. Letter C. This one is for those of us that like to practice, God forbid, medicine, and it's not my portion medicine. Check your BP and blood sugar today. If you watched my show last year all through, I talked about checking your BP, checking your blood sugar. Check regularly, at least once a month, once in 2 months. What you don't know is that blood pressure and blood sugar are like twins. They are 5 and 6. When there is blood pressure, there would almost most likely be high blood sugar when there's high blood pressure. When there's high blood sugar, there will most likely be high blood pressure. The only way you can pick it early enough and follow up is when you check Blood pressure and blood sugar comes like a thief in the night. They know they tell person, you will not know. And then it will happen, and it will just be really unfortunate. So please, as much as possible, check your blood pressure, check your blood sugar. For those who might not know, your blood pressure should not be more than 120/80. 120/80. And I'm saying this, I said Tunde earlier, Tunde, I'm still talking to you. You will be on top of woman. You have high blood pressure. You will now be going. You will be arriving. And then your blood pressure will be going up too. And as you're going, they'll call you to glory. You don't want that to happen in 2024. Please, I beg you, check your blood pressure. Because country is hard. You don't want to have things that will add to that stress and take your blood pressure up. Check your blood sugar. Diabetes is real and it causes a whole lot of things. So 2024, as I am saying it now, go and check your blood pressure, check your blood sugar. In most pharmacies, you can do it almost free. You just walk into any pharmacy, tell them you want to check your blood pressure, your blood sugar, and it's for a lot of pharmacies it's free, and for some you pay very, very chickeny amount of money and you check. It's better you check and you know. And so that if there are issues, you begin to manage it and you get your health in check. This 2024, no grief for anybody once again. I'll keep saying it until it enters your head. Letter D, drink water. No, it's not alcohol. No, it's not energy drink. No, it's no. Drink water. I was still talking to someone. They find it difficult to drink water. Yeah, water is boring. No, see, you don't want to fall into situations where you will say, oh, how I wish. Drink water. Water has been shown to hydrate the body, to keep the organs going, to hydrate your skin, a lot of you have mouth odor because you're not drinking enough water. And when you drink enough water, it gives your mouth and the glands in your mouth, your saliva, it hydrates your mouth, and so enough saliva is produced, which keeps your mouth fresh and going. You need to drink at least, if you're talking about the 75 cl bottle of water, you need to drink at least 4. If you're talking about the 50 cl of bottle of water, you need to drink at least 6. And it's very simple. It is very simple. It's just that we make it hard for ourselves. When you wake up in the morning, you must drink water. Take one in the morning when you wake up, first in the morning. You notice that when you even drink that water in the morning, your bowel will move. When you are eating in the morning, if you are going to eat in the morning, drink water. If you are not eating in the morning, it's not a problem. Drink water. In the afternoon, drink water. In the night, drink water. You see, that's for already. When you are taking dinner, drink water again. And yes, you will pee when you drink water. It's part of the process. What you take in is what you will give out. So when you drink water, expect that you will pee. But you need that water to get your body going. Your body lives on at least 60% of water. So imagine depriving your body of water and what you're doing to it. It's not fair. It's not nice. Letter E. There are 2 things I will address in this letter E. Exercise. Exercise regularly. For a lot of us, we move from our air-conditioned room on our air-conditioned bed to the air-conditioned car, to the air-conditioned office, and then come back to the air-conditioned car, and we live a sedentary lifestyle. A lot of us work remotely. A lot of us are doing jobs that require us little or no movement. And when you do not exercise, there's an increased risk of obesity. When you do not exercise, there's an increased risk of having these chronic medical conditions, hypertension, diabetes that we talked about. Exercise is very, very important. For some of you, you might not have the time to exercise, go to the gym, but you can do as simple as brisk walking. You just come out of your house and you take walks. At least 30 minutes, 5 times in a week. For some of you, you might need to drop at 2 bus stops before your bus stop and then walk. For some of you, you might need to take that walk to the market instead of using the car. For some of you, you might need to take that walk to church or wherever you're going to, but introduce exercise to your lifestyle and your body will definitely thank you for it. For those of us that exercise, you know that your body definitely feels that difference. So exercise is very important. Please, and even before you exercise, if you have not checked your blood pressure, I'm still going back to the check again. If you have not checked your blood pressure, please don't be quick to go and jump on the treadmill. You want to check your blood pressure and be sure that it is within normal, and then you can now begin to do those very, very strenuous exercises. Exercise is not until you carry weight that you have exercised. As little as brisk walking can improve your lifestyle when it comes to exercise. The second part of E, and this one I am addressing every young Nigerian, especially the Gen Z. Yes, you watching me, Gen Z, I'm talking to you. Energy drink. Energy drink. Energy drink. Oh, I want to feel among. Oh, so I need to take the energy drink so that I can be hyper. Oh, I want to be able to. Some of you, I talked about Agbo earlier. Some of you, we now mix Agbo with energy drink and some other small things inside because you want to go 24 rounds. You want to go 72 rounds and 72 positions. This 2024. This 2024, you must hear what? Energy drink is a killer. Energy drink is very, very responsible for the alarming increase in young people having hypertension. Because what you do when you take energy drink is that it shoots up your blood pressure. There's already adrenaline in your body that goes up when you are doing certain things. When you take energy drinks, it shoots it up. And one of the things adrenaline does is to increase the heartbeat. For a lot of you that take it, you know that when you take it, you begin to feel like your whole body is charged up. You begin to feel like you can hear you can literally hear your heart beat. For a lot of you that take it, you find it difficult to sleep. So you see somebody, he's turning on the bed, he's not sleeping. His eyes are open like teeth. Some of you, you take it and then you just can't feel yourself. You are over. Let me even tell you. You see the biggest lie that they told you is that energy drink gives energy. It doesn't give energy. What you think it does is that there's that initial spike of energy, in quotes, and then what follows almost immediately is a crash. And you can get addicted to it because of the contents. You have caffeine in it. Please, I beg you, as a young person, energy drink, you don't need it to perform. I will tell you what you need to do to perform. Just stay with me as we continue with the letters. I will tell you what you need. You don't need an energy drink to perform. You don't need Agbo to perform. And besides, don't you have work? Don't you have work? Anyway, let me, before you say I'm dragging you too much. Letter F. Fruits. Fruits. Fruits are very key. We are living in a society where we find it difficult to eat healthy because we are working, we are doing this, and we are up and down, and we are taking a lot of junk. But fruits are a very, very inexpensive way to stay healthy, to eat healthy. Fruits are not expensive, and they contain a lot of vitamins and minerals that would help us live healthy, that will help our body regenerate, help our body fight infections, fight illnesses. So please make sure that as you have whatever meal you you don't go a day without taking fruits. Very, very important. The second part of letter F I'm going to talk about is flossing. Flossing. Some of you, I don't know if you heard it before, but growing up, it was always toothpick. And yes, in fact, let me even, Tunde, you will use toothpick, you will put it in your ear. You will use toothpick, you put it in your ear. Anyway, calm down. George, calm down. This 2024, calm down. No violence, it's just love and light over here. But I will drag you. Flossing. Flossing is, instead of using toothpick, I mean, the picture has been displayed. You can clearly see. They have those things, those rope-like things that you can put within your mouth. Why? With toothpick, you might unintentionally poke your mouth. And when you poke your mouth, you might cause yourself injury, bleeding. If it doesn't heal properly, food particles can go and store in there, and you can start talking about bad mouth odor or tooth decay. So please endeavor, when you eat, resist the urge to use toothpick. Get a floss. It goes in, it removes the particles, and you are good to go. Inexpensive and very, very safe. So I've talked about brushing twice, and apart from brushing twice, using floss. Instead of toothpick, use floss. Letter G, get tested for HIV, hepatitis, pap smear. You know all those common tests that we used to talk about. Pap smear for ladies, not for men. Pap smear for ladies because of cervical cancer. Hepatitis, everyone needs to test for hepatitis because a lot of you say, oh, hepatitis, HIV is the deadliest. I promise you, hepatitis is 100 times deadly or 100 times deadlier than HIV. And you can get hepatitis through sex, through sharing sharp objects, through using towels of someone who is already infected, because you can get it from the body fluids. So you want to do your test for hepatitis. You want to do your test for HIV, for those of us indulging in risky sexual behavior that has multiple sexual, but even if you don't have, it's not only sex that gives HIV. It's not only sex that gives HIV. Sharing sharp objects, for those that share needles, that share blades, that share sharps, that share clipper, pedi, manicure, if it has been used on someone who already has HIV, the virus, and you use it, because in this part of the world we struggle with proper sterilization. If it is used on you, there's an increased chance that you might come down with it. But you will not know all these things until you get tested. So please, today, very inexpensive tests. A lot of outreaches, they run these tests where they say free HIV screening, free hepatitis screening, free pap smear screening. Don't allow 2024 go without checking your status, HIV, hepatitis, pap smear. Very, very important. Letter H, before we go on a break. Letter H, hydrating first thing in the morning helps with digestion, skin health, and boosts energy. They don't say H. It's not energy. It's energy, right? Hydrating in the morning, as I said earlier on, when you wake up in the morning, take water. It has been shown to help with skin. Your skin is dry. You're complaining your skin is dry. To me, you're complaining your skin is dry. Your skin is dry. And you're trying to pour a lot of things on your skin. It might just be that you're not drinking enough water. It might just be that your skin lacks water. Your skin, by the way, is the largest organ in the body. So, if your largest organ in the body is deprived of water, then what do you expect? So please drink water, especially in the morning. It's been shown to help with bowel movement. It's been shown to help with skin health and boosting of energy. And I would now move from drinking water to eating healthy. For those of us that don't pay attention to what we eat, he says it's what you take in that you will give out. You can't give what you don't have. So if you are not eating healthy, you are going to be at a disadvantage. Balanced diet. Watch what you eat. Reduce the fries. Because this eating unhealthy is responsible for high blood pressure. Because a lot of things that happen, you take a lot of fries, you take a lot of oil, and then it goes and blocks the vessels. And then there is a problem. So watch what you eat. Portion control. The amount of food you are eating. If you have not mounted, and I used to be like that, I will not lie. But I've left it, but you have refused to leave it. You will mount a full plate of rice, like as if they offended you in your village. And then you now drop one meat on top, like a crown. And then you would devour you. You even have the mind. You know, even the fear. You have the mind and consume that food. And then that's all. It might not be healthy. So please, healthy diets. If you go online, you see there are different pictures or content around how to eat healthy. And the funny thing is that it is inexpensive. You don't need to go and eat the sprint things before you eat healthy. Vegetables, as I said, our common food, but just balance them properly and eat healthy. We are at letter H right now on the A to Z Guide to Healthy Living 2024, and this is season 1 or series 1. We'll go on a break. When we come back, we'll continue with the remaining letters. I will continue dragging you if I need to drag you, but I will continue putting it in your head because this 2024, we no go gree for anybody. We'll be right back. It's still my body and I are your most exciting Rave TV channel. My name is Dr. George and welcome to 2024. And our theme for this year, if you're just joining us, is no grief for anybody. So when it comes to your health, we are on your matter. We carry on for head and we will not allow you make those mistakes you made last year. That talk of let's go again in 2025 if I catch you. No talk that thing come my side. This year, our health, we are taking it seriously, and we're just sharing things, using the letters of the alphabet, we're just sharing things that you can do to live healthier this 2024. We're rounding off, and the last part, I remember I said it's going to be in 2 parts, right? I would come back next week and conclude the remaining part of the alphabet where you need to do better. But all in all, we are still on your matter when it comes to your health. And the next letter we are going into is letter I. Intermittent fasting helps weight loss. Intermittent fasting helps weight loss. Now, you see the problem. Some of you confuse intermittent fasting with starving. That's one. So, country is hard. You are not eating. Don't use it as an excuse. Don't say, oh, it's intermittent fasting I'm doing now. No. Intermittent fasting, I will explain what it is. Second part is that some of you will do intermittent fasting, which I will explain. And then, when it's not time to eat, you will now go and eat all the food that you've not eaten that day within that period. Come. Who do you think you are doing? You think it's me you are doing? Now, intermittent fasting involves the kind of fasting that involves you're not going to eat within certain times of the day, certain hours. So we have 24 hours in a day. So let's imagine you're doing, well, let's say you're doing a 12-hour intermittent fasting routine. So you're not going to eat for the first 12 hours of the day. You probably just take fluids, water. And then you have the remaining 12 hours of the day to eat. For some people might decide to do an 18-hour intermittent fasting routine. So they will not eat for the first 18 hours. And then the remaining 6 hours, they have to eat. Now, that is not an excuse to say this remaining 6 hours now, we will use it and do the work that we did not do in the past 18 hours. And you go and be eating everything. No, that's not what it is. Within that 6 hours, you're still going to watch what you're eating. You're still going to do portion control. The idea to eat is that what makes the body add weight is that there is a weight overload. So you're taking in more than your body is getting out. And when that happens, definitely the body will gain weight. But what you're trying to do in intermittent fasting, which has been shown to effectively help with weight loss, is that you're trying to reduce what is coming into the body as against what the body is giving out. So if you can drag it down, you're going to have a situation where you will see considerable changes in your weight. But as I said earlier, intermittent fasting is not an excuse to eat everything in the world. No. If you do that, then you're just deceiving yourself. Foul. Letter J. Junk food is very, very dangerous. Junk food. And when we talk about junk food, you know what I'm talking about. From the ice cream, to the chocolate, to the cake, to the candy, to the sweet, to the biscuit, to the snacks, to those ones on the road. I mean, you're just on the road, and some of you eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the road. Because the guys on the road, you patronize them. All those things you eat that you know that are junk food, you know what I'm talking about. You know. Let me not continue mention, but you know. All those things are not healthy. They increase, they block the blood vessels and increase high blood pressure. They can increase blood sugar. A lot of them are increase the risk of even cancer. So from the soft drink, I forgot to mention soft drinks. So for some of you, if you have not taken soft drinks, I want to mention name, but I want to say, George, calm down, George. No violence today, no violence. But you know yourself. Soft drinks is also part of junk. So imagine you're taking soft drinks and then you're taking snacks and then you're taking all the sweet things. I mean, let's not forget that they will damage your teeth on the long run. But amongst other things, they damage your mouth, your teeth, causing tooth decay. They increase blood pressure. They increase blood sugar. A lot of them increase the risk of cancer and a lot of other things that they cause. Obesity. You now add weight and no, please, I beg you. It's 2024. Do less of junk food. And if it's planned, because I know you're saying, but doctor, I'm working. Where will I have the time? If you plan your meals properly, such that you prepare them from home and you take food to work, then you will not be dealing with having to take junk food. For some of you, you will not plan it. You will not go to work. You will not be collecting spoon to eat. George, I thought you said you would. Oh, no violence. Love and light. Love and light. Plan your meals. If you plan your meals properly and you prepare them from home, or you plan what you will take to work, you will not have to deal with having junk food. Replace soft drinks with water. If you want to do freshly prepared fruit juice, fine, but I know it's very expensive. But replace soft drinks with water, because they are not good for your health. I know people who have gotten addicted to soft drinks. 3, 4, 5 bottles in a day, and you're not helping yourself. So you need to make a decision. One of your New Year resolutions this year is to make a decision that I will no longer take soft drinks. You can cut it down. You can start by cutting it down. I will no longer take soft drinks. I will no longer take snacks. You can cut it down. It's not that you cannot do these things, oh. You can once in a while. I mean, for those who go to the gym, who work out, cheat days. Once in a while, you can have a cheat day and just indulge your body in taking some of these sweet things. But my problem with you is that when we say moderation, you don't do it in moderation. Everything is excess. Everything is over. Everything is double. Apart from God's blessing, sure. But every other thing that you do that is unhealthy, we do it, we overdo it, we copy the wrong things. And when we copy it, we now multiply it times 5, times 10. So you can do these things, you can take these things once in a while, but don't make it a habit. Don't make it something that you do regularly, because with time, your body will tell you. You don't want a situation where when you are supposed to be living productive life, you are using your money to be treating some of these simple things that we could have prevented. What did they say? Prevention is better than, you know it. So please, junk food, very dangerous. This 2024, try as much as possible to avoid it. Letter K. And this now, because mental health is now a big deal in this age and time. So letter K is keep good company and friendships. For your mental health, things are hard. The economy is hard. Things are tough for everybody. We know adulthood, people are trying to adjust to various phases in their life. You want to have people in your life who you know make you happy, who you know you can talk to when you are stressed, who you know they have your back. So when you need help emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, as the case may be, you have a support system that you can talk to, a support system that you can run to, a support system that you can be vulnerable with, a support system you can hang out with and we are outside with, a support system that you can cry on, shoulders that you can lean on. No man is an island. You cannot do it alone. And the key to a productive life in this 2024, apart from all these other things I'm saying, is to make sure that you have a good company, is to make sure that you have good friends, people who will not take more than they are giving you, people who will help you live your best life, people who you can have as accountability partners. Because for some of you, what you need to have this year, I've said all these things now, it's entering one ear, it's coming out from the other ear. What you need to have this year are accountability partners, people who will hold your hand, people who will say, we are waking up this morning, we are drinking water. Have you drank water? We are waking up, we are taking a walk. We are waking up, we are exercising. And even when it is difficult for you, these people will push you. You can push them, they can push you, and you all can be better. So this 2024, check your friendships, check the company you have, and make sure that you keep a good company. Will you do that? I trust you will do that. Letter L. Still on mental health. Laugh more. Laugh more. See, as I said, things are hard, and we just, a lot of times, there's a research that has shown that to laugh, you need just how many muscles on your face to laugh? But to squeeze your face, to frown, you need a lot more muscles. So why not? Laughing doesn't cost you a thing. Expose yourself to things that will make you laugh. Watch videos, laugh if you want to laugh. Watch comedy shows. Just take life a little less seriously. When you go through the hustle and bustle of life and you come back, try and relax and be with people that will make you laugh. Indulge in things that will make you laugh and lighten up the mood. It is very, very important for your health, your physical health and your mental health. The second part of L is limit sugar and salt. Limit sugar and salt. Now, I'm talking to you. Uzo. You will be cooking. You will be pouring salt inside that food. It's until the gods whisper into your ear, is enough. That is when you will stop. You say, you want the food to be spicy. You want the food to, it doesn't have to reduce your salt though. Salt has been implicated in high blood pressure. Salt has been implicated in kidney issues. It's a long thing to explain around it, but please, you're not supposed to use more than a tablespoon in a day. You see that tablespoon? That tablespoon, the salt, if you fill up that tablespoon with salt, you're not supposed to use more than that in a day. And for those of, I'm saying it because for those of you that eat once in a day, it doesn't now mean that you now use all of that and pour. No. Limit your salt. Some of you are eating, you have poured salt in the food, then you even now have salt on your table. You will now spring. You'll now be sprinkling it on top. You're forming bougie. You're forming class. Please, your heart might be affecting your heart and you will not know. So limit salt. Limit sugar. Sugar that comes from anywhere. Whether it's sugar you're putting in your tea, whether it's sugar you're putting in your pap, whether it's sugar you're putting in your cereals, whether it's sugar that you're taking from soft drinks. I'm going back to soft drinks. Whether it's sugar you're taking from the junk food. Limit sugar. The food you are eating already has a high amount of carbohydrates, and you are adding sugar through to it, and you're stressing your body, you're stressing the pancreas, and then before you know it, high blood sugar. Please, this 2024, if that's the only thing you will take out from this, limit your sugar and salt intake. Cut it down so that your health can thank you for it. Letter M. Now we're going back to mental health, because while you take care of your body physically, you also need to take care of your body mentally. And a lot of physical health issues that people deal with is because there are mental health issues that are backing it. You understand? Meditate more. The world is so noisy. The world is so noisy that we cannot even hear ourselves. Talk less of hearing other people. So it gets to a point where you need to zone out from the noise. You need to move away from that noise. Some of us, we are in the middle of noise 24/7. How can you be productive? How can you hear yourself? How can you talk to yourself and reflect if you're always in noise? So please, meditate more. Take out time when there is no music, there is no sound, there is nobody talking to you, and just think about your life. Think about where you are. Think about what you're doing. What can I do better? What have I done wrong? How am I being valuable in that relationship? Am I being valuable in that friendship? Am I being valuable at work? Think. Take some time back and even just clear your head. Let your brain breathe. Not airport, noise, Magbero, traffic, noise, and then you get back home, noise. No. For your mental health, take some time and meditate more. 2024 is that year when you can focus more on yourself and stay away from those things outside that constitute noise to you. Now, letter N. Letter N. Letter N. People will say, I like violence. But when you see certain things, you can't just help it. You can't. When last did you change your brush? When last did you change your toothbrush, Nkechi? When last did you change your brush? You have not changed your brush in 2 years. The last time you changed your brush was like 14th February. They bought it as gift for you. The person that bought it for you was sending you a message when they were buying that brush for you on Valentine's Day 2 years ago. But you did not get the memo. They were giving you brush because your mouth is giving, is going. Like you talk and people are going literally. When last did you change your brush? You're supposed to change your brush once every 6 months. You're supposed to change your brush once every... Now let me not even address this or that. Some of you will not brush your mouth. You will wait. Boss, you will wait till your friend is coming to see you. Tunde, you will wait till your friend is coming to see you. You will now try to package. You will take a bath. You will brush. In fact, you will not even brush well, because some of you don't even know how to brush well. You might need to go and watch videos on YouTube to know how to brush well. You will now package everything so that you will look like somebody. You look like a human being. No. First of all, you're supposed to change your brush. It is time to change your brush. Get a new brush. Get a new brush. that brush that you're using that has now become like something that chicken, the feet of a chicken has scattered. It will not brush your mouth well. It will not go in between your teeth and get out the debris. And those debris will remain there. They will decompose, they will decay, and bacteria will work on them. And then you start talking about toothache, tooth decay. Change your brush today. And change your brush once every 6 months. That means at least twice in a year, you're supposed to have changed your brush. Please, I beg you. So that you will not deal with issues that you dropped in 2023. You now carry it into 2024. Change your brush. And once again, I will say it again. Brush twice daily. If you want to go the extra mile, you can get mouthwash. Nothing spoil. You can also use mouthwash so that you will never be caught on fresh. You will never be caught with mouth odor. Like, people who want to be around you because you have a good sense. Is it not good? It also helps with your confidence. It also helps with your esteem. Some of you are having low self-esteem, low confidence. It might be because your mouth is, people are staying away from you. They don't talk to you because of your mouth. So please, I don't mean to drag you, but check it. Yeah? Check it well. Check it well. Now, the last letter, the Spirit is telling me, before I move on to the last letter for today, naps. A lot of us, it's bad enough that we don't even get enough sleep in the night. But if you can, take naps. Those short times when a few minutes, or if it gets up to an hour, but when you just take a nap, when you just sleep, it's just to get your body to recharge. You know, when you're using a phone and you see that your phone battery drop, you just quickly plug it, just charge up a bit, and then you continue what you're doing. Naps, that is what it does. Very, very important. It helps your brain reset, helps your body recharge for a bit, and it could help you be more productive. I think I will stop here for today. So that, I've dragged you enough, I've given you a lot. Maybe you just go and reflect on what I have said, from letter A to letter N. Reflect on what I have said. And decide for yourself this 2024 that you will do better with your health, you will live healthy, you will live more productive, and you will live your best life. We'll come back next week and we'll finish up from letter O to letter Z. There might still be sprinklings of dragging and violence here and there, but I just want you to be healthy. I just want you to live your best life. So it's all love and light from here. Don't be offended. Don't take it personal. I'm just here. I'm not here to cater to your feelings and emotions. I'm just here to tell you the truth. I will continue telling you this next week. My name is Dr. George. I hope you've learned a thing or two on my body and I today. Very educative, as I must say. This 2024 will be giving you the best health information you can use anywhere in the world. And as I said, no grief for anybody for your health come 2024. Till we come your way next week, remember to stay safe and stay healthy. Have a lovely day.